Hola, hola everyone. Melissa Miranda here, and I'm excited to be here with you. And I was sitting with what's everything that's going on, and it's really connecting with that idea that what I truly believe, that we're all one, that we're one consciousness, right? And we're all connected in some way or another. And with that comes strength, power, when we recognize that we have together, right? We have the together, the us, the unity. And because this virus is very respiratory. Sorry for any background noise, family's home, so just trying to do the best you can. Right? And I'm blessed to be able to stay home. I'm very appreciative of that in my family right now, that we're able to stay in right now. And for those of you who are out there right now, I applaud you. I send you so much blessings, um, and I pray for you every single day. And I see you thriving, and I see you surviving. I see you overcoming this, and I see that for all of us. But back to what I was saying, like, this respiratory, it's hitting our lungs, this part of our body. So I thought, what better way can we support each other than to help each other breathe, right? Because it's if that's a big component right now. So let's help through our connected unity consciousness. Let's tap into that the connection that we are all together and we're in this together, right? Let's connect to that, and let's breathe for our friends, for our family, for those who are struggling right now with their breathing. Let's breathe with them, for them, to give them air, to give them life, because breath is life. Without the breath, there is no life. For us as we know it now. Okay, so there's so many different breathing techniques, and if you have one that you enjoy, feel free to do it with me here as we do it all together. Okay, feel free to do that. I just want to keep it simple. I'm not trying to do a special technique. I just want to do what we naturally do, which is breathe, and to welcome in breath into every part of our body. And let me tell you, I'm an expert on breath. You want to know why? Because I've been breathing my whole life, and so are you. So don't let no one else tell you otherwise. Remember who you are, where you come from, and the intelligence of our body. Now, I'm going to say one more thing, and then we're going to get into the breath work, because I feel called to share this. I shared it with a friend earlier, and they were like, you really just need to share this with other people because it made me feel more at ease. And I was like, you know something? I am. So here I am, holding my word, and delivering. So I was sitting with this, like we all are at different moments in time. And under it all, with my conversation with Spirit, with God and the universe, it was like, you're going to be okay. You're safe. Everyone is safe. We're all safe. And I want to make this clear. Safety does not mean that you won't get this illness. Okay? This is not what that means. What it means is that no matter what, whether you do or you don't, you will still be safe. You will still be cared for. You still be cared for. Okay? And this is what we need to believe and put in our faith with ourselves and our connection with divinity, and listening to our intuition. This is a very important time for us to listen inward to the calling within ourselves that is telling us what are the things for us as an individual to do that is safe. Okay? So I just wanted to share a little bit on that. You are okay. You will be okay. Our families will be okay, no matter what happens? We are so freaking amazing. Our bodies are so intelligent. We have been through so many different illnesses, viruses, bacterias, you name it. We've been through it as a species time and time again. And one thing I know for sure is that we always thrive. We always get out of it. And yes, there are certain things that we learn through these experiences, and that is what it is. But we will thrive. Like, I want you to feel into that, to feel what your inner self with your Christ consciousness is telling you about you and this, and how we can contribute as a collective. So because we're all connected, and this is a respiratory breathing thing that's going on, that's really, I'm not saying thing like dismissing it, just trying to make it a little lighter, okay? You know, and but also being honest and realistic around where we are and what we could do to keep ourselves safe. So one of the things right now, let's just breathe for each other, right? You know, people that are struggling right now with breath, let's breathe for them. Hold them in your vision. You're seeing images of people on social media and it makes you sad. Stop being sad. Let's do something about it. Let's breathe for them, okay? Let's give ourselves a fighting chance. And let's bring in our consciousness, our unity together. So let's practice breath together, okay? And I just want us to just get into a breathing rhythm that works for us, for ourselves, right? I'm going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Feel free to do so. As I'm bringing in my breath, I'm filling in, right, because I'm bringing it through my nostrils. I'm bringing all that air and I'm letting it drop, 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 drop. And I'm letting it sit in this area. And then I'm exhaling, right? So that is how I'm going to practice. You can practice any way you want. I'm not here to tell you how to practice breathing. I'm here to just together, us breathe together for each other. All right, so I'll count us in. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. And when you're breathing, don't let it just stop like midway. Try to get it to drop into your body as much as possible if you can. You know, do the best that you can in your breath, but as much as possible as you can go into that space, bring in as much air into your body will be very, very helpful. Okay, so let's just practice our breath. And then, you know, this is spontaneous. I don't have this plan. I'm thinking right now, let's do practicing of some of our breaths, and then we're going to visualize the world, and we're going to visualize ourselves breathing as the world, and as each other, or as our friends and as our neighbors, okay? So let's take in a deep breath in, and let it go. Breathe in. And out. There's no competition. We're just breathing. Right? Notice your heartbeat, your heart rate, right? You might notice it beating faster, or that it's slowing down. Whatever is happening is fine. Just continue to breathe and just be observant. Keep breathing in. Find your own rhythm. Out. In. And out. We have nothing else to do right now but to breathe. Right? This is our only thing right now, breathing. right? Wonderful. Continue to breathe in and out. Wonderful. Now, I want you to see yourself as the collective. I want you to see yourself as the oneness connection. Not the they and the I, but the us, the together. Continue to breathe in and out. In and out. You're doing a wonderful job. No matter how you're breathing, what you're doing, we are contributing to the breath of the collective. We are breathing for those who are struggling. We're helping them with our breath, with our own body, because we're connected. And let's use that connection in a way that we can benefit each other. Because if you are well, I am well. And if I am well, you are well. Because we are one. So breathe in and out. Right? And there's so many different breathing techniques out there. I'm not going to sit here and tell you all of them. I don't need to. You can find that on your own. The important thing here is to breathe, is to see ourselves as a vehicle of healing, to understand and comprehend the intelligence of our body, the intelligence of our connection with divinity. Right? Our body is so intelligent, and we hear that, but we don't believe it. And I'm going to give you something really simple. When you eat something and you digest your food, you don't tell your body how to digest it. The body does it on its own, right? It has its own intelligence of survival. Let's tap into that. Let's tap into our own intelligence of survival. Let our body do its work. Let's support it through taking care of ourselves on all levels, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, multidimensionally, okay, quantumly. We are quantum. Like our energy is, we're quantum beings. I'm not going to go into all of that stuff right now. I just want us to focus on breath. And out. Breathe in and out. And I know this may sound silly, and you might be like, there's better things I can do with my time. And I think that's a perspective. There's nothing better for me to do than to be here and to be as much support as possible, and to be doing these exercises with you, for you, and together. Everything that I do here, with miracles within us. All right, take in another deep breath in and release. In and release. Notice our body. Notice if emotions arise, any feelings, joy, happiness, sadness, anything, disappointment. Doesn't matter. Just notice what comes up and breathe it in and breathe it out, because we are processing for each other. We are in this together. You're not alone. Okay? We're not alone. And it may feel that way at times. We are not alone. We're always taken care of by divine. And I'm not going to tell you to do what to do with your time, but I'm going to tell you what I do with my time right now. I keep thinking of ways on how I can support the collective energetically, Even just my thoughts, my feelings, the things that I share with others, making sure that when I'm sharing information, that I'm not sharing fear, I'm sharing useful information. And also bringing in love into this situation as much as possible. And hopefully that inspires you. And I don't know, it doesn't have to. I'm just saying there's nothing I would rather do than to breathe for you right now, with you, for you, together. And if that can contribute to helping one person, 2 people, a whole country, I'm okay with that. All right, so let's take in some more deep breaths in and let it go. Throughout the day, feel free to tap into the collective consciousness and give them your breath, okay? And in a way of support, not of a way of you're taking from me, but that we are in this as a collective, and when we give, we're contributing to the cycle of healing. And yeah, that's all I really wanted to share with you today with the breath work right now. Please feel free to share, like, and subscribe. Comment below if you like. I like to see comments, and I try my best to respond to you. And yeah, so until the next time, my beautiful people, take care of yourself, be smart, tap into your intuition. Not everything is as it seems, but be truthful to yourself and what you're feeling. Trust what you feel, go with that always. You know, you hear my dog scratching at the door. If you feel like, hey, I don't need to be around people, please don't. You know, this is a time for us to really use our strength. Not someone else telling us what to do, but us, our collectiveness, the human species. We're more intelligent than any government or anything like that. So we have access to what we need. Our body has access to what we need to heal, and we need to listen to that. All right, my beautiful friends, stay safe. I love you. Use your gloves. Wash your hands. Okay? Just do it. Just for yourself and for those you love that you're with, right? Because what you do affects me, and what I do affects you. So I'm taking care of you. I hope you're taking care of me. All right, my beautiful people. I love you, and until the next time, I love you unconditionally. Namaste, everyone.